Hello, Gift. It's very nice to
Hi,
meet
Neetu.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very well today. Yep.
That's great. Yeah. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, please? Just like an introduction.
Sure. So hi everyone. My name is Gift. Which is my nickname, and my first name is Warunya. I'm here currently in suburb side of Chicago, working in one of the food ingredient manufacturing company in Westchester, um, Illinois.
I see. Right. So could you tell me a little bit about your background and where you come from originally?
Sure. So I'm from Bangkok, Thailand. I grew up in Bangkok. My family is in Bangkok. So I study BBA, which is Bachelor of Business Administration. So at that time, I get to have a opportunity to do exchange program in San Jose State University when I was in my third year as a student, and that's when it's inspired me to maybe one day I could have a job opportunity in the U.S. So after I graduated, I have the experience in auditing in PwC, Thailand for 4 years, and then I landed in a corporate finance job.
I see. So thank you for sharing that. And yeah, so what type of work do you do?
Yeah, sure. So a little bit of more corporate finance, where it is financial planning and analysis.
I see. Thank you. So I will introduce myself. My name is Neetu, and I am an English tutor, and I work on an online app called Cambly, and I also have recently set up this channel to help English learners. Thank you very much. And I have to say, your English is excellent. It's very good. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. But I think I also enjoy watching your channel, and I think it could help to improve my English and phrases and idiom as well. So I enjoy watching your channel a lot. Yep.
That's great. Thank you. And could you tell me what your first language is? So did you grow up speaking Thai or did you speak English and Thai when you were at school?
Yeah. So actually, I I I I grew up in Thailand in Bangkok. So my first language is only Thai, and I always I went to all Thai school, since like kindergarten or elementary school or even high school. However, during high school, I've always like have my passion learning English and listen to like English music or song, like Britney Spears or like the 90s songs and movie or even like um the series in English, like back in the days, they have like HBO series
Mhm.
or UBC channel in Thailand. Like so, that's the opportunity for me to learn English. And then, as I mentioned earlier, that I joined the exchange program during my university. So that's also part of the a very improvement for me and opportunity to get and speak more English.
I
Yeah.
see. Right. And now with living in the US, you'll be speaking English every day, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Thank
that's
you.
great. So could you tell me, so if we just have a general conversation, I'd just like to know something you've done recently that's brought you joy.
Yeah. So I think I've been like to do a short trip, like a road trips around Chicago area more, and also do some traveling as well. So like in the US they have like not so many public holidays like in Thailand, right? So like maybe one day a month or something like that. So I always like to explore a different city or towns
Yeah.
nearby Chicago, or maybe like the state next to Chicago or Illinois is actually Wisconsin. So just like 3 or 4 hour drive from Chicago where I live. So and then get to explore like a Great Lakes around Chicago area. It's called Lake Michigan. So in this area, they have a lot of lakes and beautiful nature and like many sightseeing opportunity along the road trip and traveling. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah. So you're really making the most of your time there, exploring your surroundings, yeah, and
Yeah.
having a great time. So in terms of travel, are there other countries that you would like to visit in the future?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about Brazil.
Hmm.
But then I don't know. I just like I'm planning about that and see how can I travel there, and where should I stay there to be safe, or like what is the place that I should visit in Brazil, or
Yes.
maybe somewhere in South America, because with
Mhm.
Thai passport you don't have to request any visa to
Right.
travel to South America country. So TBD on that, and hoping if the plans works out. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that sounds great. So, of course, Brazil is famous for the carnivals in Rio de Janeiro.
Right.
Is that
Right.
something that
Right.
you'd like to visit if you went to?
Yes. Yes. The Rio, with that big Jesus Christ Redemption or something. Yeah. Right. The
Mhm.
big statue of the Jesus. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's really good. Yeah. So thanks for sharing that. And when you travel, would you say that sightseeing is the highlight of your trip? Or do you also enjoy the local food, visiting beaches if it's a beach location?
Yeah, actually, good question. I like to do like combination of stuff. Like I like to explore how the local live in that
Right.
country and learn
Yeah.
different culture.
Yeah.
And a great way to learn different culture. For me, I'm also a foodie, so I think food is such a great way to learn different cultures and also combine languages, right?
Yeah.
Like how would that the signature dish of that country called,
Mhm.
or like a local brewery, or like in Wisconsin is very, like, for example, right, Wisconsin is very famous for dairy land, so they have a very local, a lot of local cheese or brewery that made from the local cow
Yeah.
and milk and dairy products. So yeah, so and also I like to get to see the a must see play for the each country, and also I would like to enjoy myself exploring
Yes.
like that area, specific area, even though it's not downtown,
Yeah.
but also the local community, and also like not to be too much rush and
Hmm.
get to see a lot of things. So I would prefer to spend time in that country more
Right.
than,
Yeah.
yeah, like rush into things. Yeah.
Yeah. And are you someone that likes solo travel, or would you prefer to travel in a group with friends?
Good question. So, after like moved to the US, I've learned to do a lot of solo travels.
Mhm.
And to be honest, like I think I started to enjoying doing solo travels,
Mhm.
but having someone accompany or friends
Yeah.
to the trip with you also give you comfort, and also it's also fun to have friends and travel with you,
Yeah.
but it give a different feeling. But sometimes I also like doing solo travel because it gives you like confidence level after accomplish that trip by
Yeah.
yourself.
That's right. And you can plan your own itinerary and
Correct.
places to.
And you don't have to like compromise like
Yeah.
with your friend whether where to eat or where
Yeah.
what to eat or where to go. Yeah. So
That's true. But at the same time, having company is also good. So you can share your travel
correct.
experiences.
Yes.
There's always
Yes.
someone there. Yeah. So there are pros and
Yes,
cons,
please.
I guess.
Yeah, and to share the food. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So you grew up in Thailand and now you're living in the US, in Chicago. So what do you miss about Thailand when you're away?
yeah, so definitely I miss my, people, my neighborhood, my friends and my family, right?
Mhm.
So, um, but of course, like, today we have technologies, we have a lot of social media applications where we can connect with them, right?
Yeah.
But also, um, I think maybe it's more kind of like when the weather change, like in winter, I would definitely miss the hot weather in
I
Thailand.
see. That
Right.
makes sense.
But like, yeah, but like when it's summer here, and then I started to miss the cold weather again.
I see. So, in terms of Thailand, if someone, if there's a tourist who is planning a trip to Thailand, what
Mhm.
advice or tips would you give them to have a great trip?
Like for like personally, I always like to go to Chiang Mai,
Mhm.
like which is up a mountain hill in north part of Thailand, and enjoy the cold, a little cold weather. When you go up on the hill, during winter time would be perfect. December, November, January, right? But if that person enjoy the beach, like beachy vibe, so I would prefer to recommend that person to go to either Krabi or Samui
Right.
or other island, Summit. However, Phuket could be also a very good place to travel and visit.
I see. And of course, being a foodie, and I'm also a foodie, so the Thai food is one of the best cuisines in the world, I would say. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so is there any dish that you would recommend that people try when they come to Thailand? What would be like your go-to?
Mm,
Mm,
yeah. So my go-to, and I think probably most of the Thais go-to would be
mm,
grapao on rice. So it's called grapao in Thai, but it's actually stir fry basil with your cho- um, choice of meat. It can be ground pork because Thai people prefer to eat pork, or it could be ground beef, or maybe not grounded. Maybe it can just be chicken, or even like crispy pork belly
mm,
fry, right? So they can make any stir fry basil with rice and on top with a fried egg for you in many restaurants, like in probably in all the restaurants in Thailand. So grapao or stir fry basil with rice would be my go-to dish.
right.
Like
Thank
I
you for
could eat
that.
that every day. Yeah.
Yes. And I know that Thai food is a mix of different tastes. So there's like sweet, sour, spicy. Yeah. So it's a
Yeah,
combination. That's
yeah.
what gives it such a
Gapao
delicious.
would be a little bit spicy, and you can ask for the level of spiciness that you would like to go for, right? So if you don't want to eat spicy, you can just say to them like no chili, right? Like
Mm.
my pet, right, in Thai. But yeah, it depends on how comfortable level of you with the spicy level. Yeah.
Yes, I see. So could you just quickly share one greeting in Thai? How would you greet somebody in Thai?
So I think in Thai, we we do have like pay respect to elder people, right? And normal in Thai culture, what we do to elder people is we why, right? This is called why, or like put your hands together and then like this, right? Like and then say sawadika like this.
Mhm.
You could do I would do this to like my auntie, my uncles, right? Or like someone who you don't know but you made it for the first time. But it depends on the level of like if maybe you don't know how old they are, you can just do like this and say sawadika without not bowing your head too much. But
Yeah.
if they are definitely older, like maybe grandma, grandpa ages, so your your head will bow like more lower level. But yeah, like I think the word to greeting in general would be sawadika.
Hmm.
um and ka is for like when a woman say that,
Yeah.
when you're a woman to say that. But if you're a male or a guy, you have to say "สวัสดีครับ."
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
the ending word will be different based on your gender. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. That's fantastic and very useful for people. So I have quite a philosophical question here. So if you had 6 months to live, yeah, how would you
Mm-hmm.
use that time?
If I really have 6 months, I probably plan my time very well.
Mm,
Like maybe the first 3 months, I probably do a lot of travels as much as I would like to go to see places that I would like to visit, or probably trying to visit the seven wonder places of the world as much as I could. And then maybe the last 3 months probably to spend my last 3 months with my loved ones and friends and families.
right.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
think that would be the best plan to utilize my last 6 months. Yeah.
that's a great answer. And how about if you had 6 days, so an even shorter time? What do you think you would do then? Yeah.
Yeah, 6 day, right? Good question. I probably spend at least 1 or 2 days to do some traveling with my family. Maybe visit some temples in Thailand, right? Because Thai we are Buddhists, so we like to visit temples and do the prayer to the Buddha statues, and just make merits, give food to the monks,
Mhm.
or like donate or feed the cow or feed the fish, do those donation. And yeah, and then probably spend time with my family.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really like your answers. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. So just to finish off, I just have some rapid fire questions. If you could just
Okay.
answer in just a few words, yeah? So this is
Okay.
the first one. If you had the power to change one thing in the world today, what would that be?
Ooh. Ooh.
A tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah. um yeah, no war, right?
Yeah,
Like what
right.
why like each country like fighting each other, like,
Yeah,
yeah, so stop all the war. Yeah.
exactly. Yes. Okay. And what advice would you give to your 18-year-old self?
18 years old. Okay. Yeah, so I've been living here in the US for like 3 years already, right? So if I have a recommendation to myself
Mhm,
when I was 18 years old, maybe work harder. I wish I could come to the US sooner.
mhm.
um yeah, so maybe I would have more time to enjoy the US more, like
Yeah,
explore other states. Yeah.
that's great. So grab all the opportunities that you have and yeah,
Yep. Yep.
and live. Yeah,
Yeah.
enjoy life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And do you prefer tea or coffee?
I'm a coffee lover. Yeah.
Right.
I have to drink
Okay.
coffee every morning. What
Right.
about you?
Yeah, so for me, I'm a tea person, maybe with growing up in England.
Right.
I love
Right.
tea and I have to dip biscuits in
Tea
my tea.
time. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my standard
Yes.
thing. Do you prefer books
Yeah.
or films?
Themes. Yeah. Themes. I,
Right.
I like watching movie, and especially Netflix. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And do you prefer tea or, sorry, cake or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot stop eating ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And a dog or a cat?
A dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're more of
Yeah.
a dog person. So I think we could wrap up here, Gift. It's been a real joy to
Okay.
talk to you. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah.
Thank you, Neetu. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it's such a
Thank you.
good
And I
session.
wish you all the best
Thank
in
you.
your adventures in Chicago. I hope you have an amazing time there. Yes.
Yep. Thank you